Hello, good fellows. Brass Willie here, and today we have a Model 15, otherwise known as the Combat Masterpiece. This is a Smith & Wesson. It is a K-frame pistol. This is perhaps one of the finest examples of fighting pistols out there. In my opinion, the K-frame is just perfect. It's absolutely the best. We have 6 rounds, as it is a K-frame revolver, 38 special, adjustable sights. That is what makes it the Combat Masterpiece, because we took target features and we made it into a combat fighting pistol. Other than that, we have some custom grips on here. These are VZ grips with the exposed backstrap and a square butt. So the advantage to this, however, is because these have been customized, instead of extending below the square butt like most grips do, they are not quite flush, but cut down. So you will not find a pair of grips like this anywhere else in the world. They are unique to this pistol. The flush fit here pairs nicely with the 2-inch barrel, the snubby setup. Other than that, we have some anti-glare, the red on the front sight, and this thing is just awesome. It is heavy. It is all steel. This is about 30 ounces. That said, it really isn't too much when you put it in your waistband, especially if you have a good holster. You get good ballistics out of the 2-inch barrel with modern defensive loads, and when you're shooting wad cutters, which are also pretty devastating, they're like powder puffs. The wad cutter is an interesting self-defense round because it's 148 grains, 700-ish, 800-ish feet per second, but it's like a flying ashtray. When it hits human flesh, it just rips it to pieces and doesn't rely on velocity and expansion. So wad cutters are a good choice, but because this is heavy enough, you can run a lot of the modern rounds, like the Golden Sabers, for example. Those perform beautifully out of this. Good expansion, go to about 0.6, 0.7 inches of expansion, and adequate penetration, 13, 14 inches. What's cool about this pistol? Of course, we have a double action, and because it is a Smith & Wesson, and because it is a K-frame, being a model, by the way, 15-4, that means it was produced in the late 70s, early 80s. Because of all that, we have the best revolver triggers known to man. This was the golden age of Smith & Wesson, in my opinion. And if you need to make a shot that counts, there's all your take up here, and your break is that. So if you can't make a shot with this trigger, you have no business carrying a pistol. A beautiful, beautiful blued, great condition, classic piece, accurate as hell, easy to shoot, soft shooting, just a wonderful defensive revolver for a person who values the advantages of a revolver in the modern day.